them the pharaohs. We don't treat them, but they still know they hear us. So the people go back soon, oh, and they go feel all them go. Jaga, 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 jaga. Now you see where they come. Waka, 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 waka. Now the way they want. Jaga, 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 jaga. Now you see where they come. Waka, 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 waka. Now the way they want. The way them they talk, oh, politics. The way them they walk, oh, politics. Even their children, politics. Them they take us down, oh, good day. The people they suffer, good day. I said the people they suffer, we don't breathe. Ella ojukan, we don't breathe. Ella ojukan, jaga jaga, jaga jaga. Now the thing where they come, waka waka, waka waka. Now the way where they want, jaga jaga, jaga jaga. Now the thing where they come, waka waka, waka waka. Now the way where they want, now the thing where you drop yesterday when they run the line. Ah, so we're gonna shake, so we're gonna shake. Oh, Donna, now the thing what you do yesterday when they turn your head. Why? The soul gonna shake, the soul gonna shake. Oh, Donna, Donna. Jaga, 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 jaga. Now the thing where they come. Waka, 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 waka. Now the way where they want. Jaga, 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 jaga. Now the thing where they come. Waka, 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 waka. Now the way where they want. The way them they talk, oh, politics. The way them they walk, oh, politics. Even their children, politics. Them they take us down, oh, no day. The people they suffer, oh, no day. I said the people they suffer, we don't breathe. Ella ojukan, we don't breathe. Ella ojukan, ah. As I said before, these are all politics. This life is politics. We don't call them politicians over here. We call them agents of darkness. All politics. Anything what you do yesterday when it's on your head. Jaga, 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 jaga. Anything where they come. Waka, 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 waka. Anything where they come. Jaga, 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 jaga. Anything where they come. Waka, 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 waka. Anything where they want.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, nine. Hello, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening, Chike. I sight you. Good evening, Wogu. Good evening, Mercy. You are, he did not commit any crime. Don't worry. You will experience the crime that he committed very soon. You, your family, your husband, your children, everybody related to you, one of them, and go touch am. Okay? No problem. So, good evening, everybody. Today, this evening, I was receiving the news. Even though I'm not yet very fit, I decided I will come and do the video. Yeah. I welcome everybody. Bingo, stay away from this page. This page is not for bingos. Stay away from this page. This page is for sensible Nigerians. It's not for Umu Bingo that They are calling Nigeria a zoo. Okay, we are the real Nigerians. We are not fair weather Nigerians. We stand by Nigeria. In its trouble, in its evolution, we stand by Nigeria here on this page. We are not conditional Nigeria today, Nigeria tomorrow, zoo. No, no. Always Nigeria. Always Nigeria. Good evening, John. Good evening. Nigeria, we hate thee, is our country. Nigeria is our country. And if you are from Southeast, you are a Southeasterner, you are an Igbo person of Nigeria. If you are from the Southwest, Yoruba, you are a Yoruba person of Nigeria. Nigeria did not stop you from being anything. That Nigeria did not stop you from being Yoruba. Nigeria did not stop you from being Igbo. Nigeria did not stop you from being Akwa Ibom. Nigeria did not stop you from being Igala. Any ethnicity that you have, Nigeria did not stop you from being that thing. So we are Nigerians, always Nigeria. So Nnahadi self is because I don't want to write too much long story. So good evening everybody. Welcome to this live video. As you all know, you can always like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Thank you, Ismaila. Subscribe on my YouTube, subscribe here on my page, support me, send stars, send thanks on YouTube, join my YouTube group. I've just opened it so we can get that one also going. You're welcome, my people. So this evening, I was just, I'm still recovering, and a lot of people were bombarding me with, have you heard, that jubilation that they said that Kanu has been released, acquitted. And I was like, appeal court. And I was like, okay, appeal. What are they appealing? What exactly did they appeal? Like, is it not when you get a judgment and then you not appeal for the judgment? Kanu case have not started. So what is the appeal for? These people think that everybody is a bingo. Now today we don't hear jubilation. So somebody has a case going. You have not heard the case. The case have not gone through the court. There has not been a verdict. Okay, you are appealing, you are applying for bail. So what exactly are you appealing for? This case of extraordinary rendition, it has been going since. The case of extraordinary rendition is going on since. So Nigerian judiciary, they want to tell us now that the case that they have not judged is what they appeal. Okay, what was the verdict that they are appealing? What was the verdict that they are appealing? Bingo. Tell me. Normally, when you have a case in your hand, the judge will give the verdict. And when you get the verdict, you now say, oh, you have a period to appeal. Then you go and appeal the case. So which case are they appealing? So for those of you on my WhatsApp group, I'm sending that video right now in the Telegram. The lawyer Ozekome was even asking that Buhari should put mouth and let the trial not even start, call the judge and say let the whole thing not start. So what we are seeing in all of this is that they are earnestly trying to make sure that the trial did not go on. They don't want the trial to go on. And if you follow me on this page, one thing I've always said is I want to hear his defense. That has always been my side. I've always said I want to hear his defense. These are charges that have been leveled against him. Let the case go on earnestly. Let the court procedure start so that we can hear his defense. That has always been my position. Say, okay, let the case start now. The case did not start. All of a sudden, we are hearing that they have given him verdict. They have discharged appeal court. How do you appeal a case like Nigerians? and families of all the soldiers, all the what they call them, all the police, all the civil defense, all the law enforcement officer that even yesterday, even day before yesterday, I post the videos on Telegram. You want to tell me that you have appealed a case that have not started? Hello, 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 Nigerian politicians, Mona take am easy. Nigerian politicians, tell us what is going on. Kanu that is talking every day, every day, every day. Since he came, he has not even opened his mouth to say how he came back. How did he come back? He has not even said. You are now saying extraordinary rendition. This extraordinary rendition is what they have been saying since beginning till today. It's still that extraordinary rendition matter. And based on extraordinary rendition, you say they have acquitted. You went to appeal. You are appealing a case that the case cannot hold based on extraordinary rendition. And now you say you have gotten the verdict that based on extraordinary rendition. But I thought the case have been heard before, and the judge said that he was a fugitive and they were looking for him and they have him now. Good evening, Omahi. So you oh, wait, I'm just coming. Let me delete some of these bingos that are filled here. The Telegram, you just have to search Blessedom Telegram channel. You will see it. If you're on Telegram, type, then search for it. You will see, then you click join. See this one, Shabbat. Wait, let me remove the admin, please. If it is possible for you, help me to remove the bingos. The also come, I posted the video. Let me post the video now to those of you on Telegram. So I posted it on Telegram. Yes, I did post it on Telegram. I posted the video on Telegram. So, I'd also like to ask you, because the president has been asking question, only recently, I think I will put it on silent because of copyright issues. I will I will just use my, they were asking him that, so he wants the president to intervene. He said, no, the president should not intervene, but that the president should just call off the whole this thing because it's a political case and they need something that is social, productive, what other productive, political productive. So they say hypertension. Good evening, Ezioku. This one, like the children of Omashawo na ndị nna ha bụrụ ọnụ. You people come here to come and insult me. You see, it is the product of Nnunu Burunu. He is not free. Let them release him and let us see. Shebi, he say he want to bring freedom. Let him bring the freedom now. Have you ever heard him asking for the freedom? Have you ever asked in court? Have you ever hear him asking for referendum? Which one is it again? This freedom that we are managing, no, we don't want it. You people say that you don't want peace, Abi. Okay, no problem. There is so no peace in the Southeast, Abi. Let him bring the Biafra so that there will be peace once and for all. Abio, thank you. So if the extraordinary rendition, where they want to carry him is the problem. So where they want to carry me is your problem. Since I'm 1 year, where they want to carry him is your problem. Good evening, Jerome. Hello everybody, welcome back. Oh, ndị nna ha gburu ha n'elu gbuo ha n'ala, gbuo ụmụnne ha, gbuo ụmụnna ha, gbuo ndị village ha, gbuo everybody. Ndị nna ha gburu ha, they are here to hear the freedom of nna ha gburu ha. Let me tell you people, wake up, wake up. They say they appealed for a case that have not started. Have you seen it before? Can you appeal for a case that have not started, a case that has no verdict? What is the verdict that they went to appeal? Bikono. Asha will tell me what is the verdict that they went to appeal. So extraordinary rendition, based on say he's a British citizen, Abi. Okay, what did Adeyika Gaston do that British people use more than 30 police block the street to come and arrest him? Oyendufu, Oyembu. And you want to tell me that he did not do anything, Abi? I saw the women, they are praying, burning candle, doing all kinds of things. We want that freedom. Let it bring it. This one we are managing. No freedom for this kind of one is too much for us. Please be careful, because you want to kill everybody. What is it? Everybody you are threatening. Everywhere. They are even writing, where is the address? Let us go. We want to. You people are not even ashamed. You're not even ashamed. Somebody is making noise since 10 years that I want to give you freedom. He now went inside. Now you are rejoicing for his freedom. So which freedom have you been fighting for? Ndimbu. Shame on you. Shame. All the mothers, all the fathers, all of you people that are looking at this thing that is going on and you are supporting it. We have Igbo land. There's no Biafra land anywhere. Anybody that is talking about Biafra, let him come and show us the map, okay? So my people, I'm ranting. I'm ranting. These people are distracting me. Ask me, please help me. If you can delete the comments, I will not be seeing it. He is already inside the danger. Like one day, whether it's extraditional, whether it's not extraditional, one day, oh, Miss Leader go enter DSS dungeon. He no go fit come back to mislead again. One day, oh, Miss Leader go enter DSS dungeon. He no go fit come back to mislead again. Go and write it somewhere. Misleader, he no go fit come back to mislead. The only option he has is to bring that Biafra from there, or stay inside there and be calling for that Biafra. Stay inside there and be calling for that referendum. Anything that he say he wants, let him be there and be saying it. If they bring him to court, let him be telling them there. Not the one he will be coming on radio to run. Let him stay inside there and be telling them. If he need a Biafra, let him tell them. If it is Biafra, if you put it, he's from Afara. If you put it Bia, he turned to Bia Afara. Is the Lord not wonder? Very good. Let him be telling them there. One day, oh, Miss Leader go enter the SS dungeon. He no go fit come back to mislead again. Let me tell you guys, the case have not started. There was no verdict. I beg, what did they appeal? What did they appeal? Nigerian judges, tell us. What did they appeal? A case that have not started. You have not gone through the case. There is no verdict. And all of a sudden, somebody said they appeal. And then appeal court has nullified a case that does not have any verdict. Hello? So if you people say it's extraordinary rendition, they don't know where they are arresting. Okay, very fine. Allow him. Okay, release him. Then as you release him, then as he's outside, you arrest him. Now everybody know where you arrest him. Abi, case closed. So then the trial will start. I want to hear his defense. We really need to hear his defense so that this thing will come to an end. And if he say he wants Biafra, let him give them the map of who the Biafra so that they will help him to bring it. If he say he need a referendum to make that Biafra, Or you people don't want Biafra again? Or is that what I'm getting? I don't understand. Is it that you people don't want Biafra again? Wait till they stop. You people don't want Biafra again. Me too, I want that Biafra though, so that this madness will end. One day, oh, misleader go enter the SS dungeon. You know, go fit come back to mislead again. Share they teach everybody na bingo. This thing they are saying today, is it not the same thing I was playing for you the other time that the lawyer was saying, oh, the federal government have not accepted that he was the way they took him was not proper? Is it not the same thing? One day, oh, misleader go enter the SS dungeon. You know, go fit come back to mislead again. Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry. I really hate to be the one that will spoil your mumu jubilation. Not today. Is it not the other time they say the court has given order that they should pay him how many billion? I better remind me. I don't know. I don't forget. Maybe they say they will pay him how many billion? One day. So what was he misleading the people for? If he ordinary this thing, that's what freedom is. There's no freedom in Nigeria. Hello, there's no freedom in Nigeria. In fact, there's no Nigeria. According to them, is a zoo. So in the animal kingdom, the way we do our things is different. So let him. Like I need to even hear him asking the government from there, say, give me the Biafra. Like I need him to mention it. We will see now. Shebi, by the grace of God, we will see. Is it not today? Is it today that Nigerian people started doing politics? Is it today? Is it today that it was jambulating all about? Is it what I never see? Does anybody have anything to come here to add, Jare? Miss Leader is in the SS dungeon, and that is where he is. And the case have not started. They want the case to be annulled. They don't want the case to go on because the case against him is too strong. They don't want court to hear the case, but we want him to defend himself. It's only fair so that he will defend himself. He will defend himself. Not that you want the case that have not been heard to be annulled. Why? You are appealing for something that don't have any verdict. Most of you in Europe or in America, can you go and appeal something that doesn't have verdict? Me, I'm not troubled though. You people that are happy, if you are happy, why are you here? Maybe you will go and be rejoicing. You will not notice me now. You will not notice me because we need this case to be settled. It's not that this one, he will not go and start another one. Maybe now he will go and form another one that is more dangerous. No. Let him kukuma bring the thing. Ask them to give it there. Ask them for referendum there. Show them the map of the Biafra that you are fighting for the past 10 years. Like, let the things get going safe. I'm still in recovery. Let them share una problem be say you don't know where they arrest him. Okay, we will see nowhere. They will leave him now. They will bring him back. My brother, you are welcome. The floor is yours.
Good evening, man.
Good evening.
I beg, how body? How your health?
I'm in recovery. You can see my voice is still not.
Yeah. Good evening to everyone listening to Blessed On. And once again, thank you for bringing this to the bear and for discuss. The truth be say, most of them then they see Nigeria see finish.
This one even saying if you really have sense, ask your why federal government refused to add the charge. He said Buhari is no more. So which Buhari is your lawyer talking about that you should cancel the case? Like hello,
You know,
hello, good morning, guten morgen. Wetin dey sup? Which Buhari una dey appeal to since?
first,
Sorry, my brother.
before I even go to the appeal court, I've seen how most people are celebrating this thing, you know. And in a nutshell, Nigeria is a product of Nigerians. These are the persons or group of people who say Nigeria is not good, yet
Eh,
they vehemently hate justice
yeah.
system. Now, nobody is talking about the victims' impact statement.
Mm,
Nobody is talking about that. Most of them are celebrating as if it's something to rejoice about.
mm.
You know, now I'm not, grounded in law, but his lawyer has been deliberate in disinformation. These people celebrating, they are nothing but emotionally invested and people that are intellectually disabled.
Yeah.
It's not
Hey,
been up to three
Sophia,
months.
Sophia,
It,
emotionally invested and intellectually disabled. Umu bingo, no, yeah. That is how they define bingo. So if
yeah,
anybody asks me who is a bingo, what is a bingo? It means somebody that is intellectually disabled and waiting with that one again,
emotionally invested.
emotionally invested in the fraud and intellectually disabled. Thank you, my brother.
Now, it's not been up to 2 months when they are celebrating the United Nations has given order. Now, they should even go and read the tweets or whatever their so-called lawyer posted on Facebook. The appeal court says based on international law, not Nigerian law. In everything, the overall thing is the Nigerian law. He did not say based on Nigerian law, based on international law, which the federal government will ignore. At the end of the day, he has said he's discharged and acquitted. Let
Mm.
us see, you know. Now, even this even gives credit to the Buhari administration. I'm being honest, because he has allowed, people, these same people, when the main verdict or verdict begins to come, they begin to cry wolf.
Mm.
Buhari is not even interfering in this case.
Eh.
He has said it on camera. He wants him to go to court and have a field day, which is whatever the court decide, it's okay by him.
Mm.
Let me say, with instances, the court in Omaya has awarded him damages, audio money, government no gree pay. The court, the High Court of Justice Binta Nyako reduced this charge. They are
Mm.
celebrating.
Mm.
The same appeal court has said, okay, based on international law, on extraordinary rendition, you
Mm.
know, this is not standard. They are celebrating. Now, these are the same group of people that will tell you that Nigeria is a zoo, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is this.
You know the
But
funny thing, they are celebrating. They did not go to their bingo's page to celebrate. Wait till na come here. We want
that is
analyze
it.
on a celebration. Na come
That
here. They say
that
we no
is
follow
it.
on a celebrate. We know they
Now,
celebrate mumu things.
now these are the same set of people who their brain cells is dead. They can't think as a human being. On one, in one breath, they will tell you Nigeria is a zoo, Nigeria is not working. Which court delivered this various judgments in his favor? The Nigerian courts. So give the Nigerian system a credit because we are not North Korea. At the end of the day, now they are
This is
celebrating.
cast.
They should go and ask themselves how many cases the federal government has one case against him, which is in High Court before Justice Binta Nyako. The rest is the one Nnahadi Kanu is bringing against the federal government, and they are not interfering. The trial hasn't even started. Now, most of them
Any
are saying,
Thank you so
most,
much. Sorry, my brother. Let me read what somebody said. They say they should say so because they shouldn't say so because any government can go to any length to arrest anyone that is causing any trouble in their land. Thank you.
now, they should understand this is not even the Supreme Court judgment.
appeal court.
Most of them forget. You see, when I say this information, the federal government has every right to appeal that judgment before the Supreme Court. And if the way they accuse Buhari wants to teleguide this judgment or this case, he will simply put, it wouldn't take them anything to change the judges and whoever and put who they want and tell them this is the script we want you to play. And they'll play it. But Buhari has shown his fairness. And most of them now jubilating. What are they jubilating? Are they jubilating that he has given the Biafra? The one they came jubilating last time, the United Nations said.
Me, let me say it. Me, I want Biafra now. I want Biafra. So Onyendufu should bring the Biafra with him. I don't let him Kukuma bring it now. They don't want Biafra again. Saying that this freedom where we just they enjoy in peace now. Now they won't come spoil. No, we want that Biafra, that paradise.
And at the end of the day, you see them celebrating, even on Facebook, jubilating. I just look at them and I say to myself, do this person celebrating, do they have any moral right to criticize the Nigerian state if they say Nigeria is backward?
I even hear their lawyer Ozekome saying, "God bless Nigeria." Bingo. they don't hear that.
One thing they need to understand, what the appeal court said is based on international, his extraordinary rendition, not even on the case. The case hasn't started, like you rightly said.
Okay, which case, my brother, please? Is it not when they give you verdict before you go to appeal? Huh?
Absolutely.
So, as I did now, I get case. They never judge and I never get verdict before me say like this or like this. What did they appeal for there again? You have to have the verdict. The case have not started. So what are they appealing? What are they acquitting? Why they all the pages of Nigeria they are getting their traffic and doing details later? Why did they forbid the details as this kind of something that so many people are interested? Give the details once and for all. Which are the details later? Should the judge not give on the details?
It's quite unfortunate that every one of them is running amok with their emotions. At the end of the day, the case hasn't started.
You can talk about the those he misled, Bingos like you now, Prince. Like if hand meet you now, I can say, okay, sorry for him because now bingo. He allow another person to turn out to dog, make it they do wow up and down. But the Papa Bingo, Bingo, the one that made you a bingo, did you see that they left any one of them? Which one of the leaders of Boko Haram did you see that Nigerian government left? You people play too much.
At the end of the day, majority of them, they don't even understand whatever that is happening. They forget the Nigerian government is not releasing him. They need to go and write today is what? They need to go and write the date down. The only thing the Supreme Court said.
Interfere. Somebody is writing that my brother, with all due respect, is talking to you, my brother Chimeze. Can you see the comment? He say, with all due respect, that I disagree with you on international law that Kanu is a British citizen, but government can rearrest him. British citizen and also a Nigerian citizen. So what that means, he has dual citizenship. So once he's within the territory and friendly nations where Nigeria have understanding with cooperation, he comes under the law of the Nigerian state. Okay?
You see, I think most of these people are so carried away with this word, British citizen. At the end of the day, let me even talk about pure white British.
Now you are going to ask how market to Emeka. How market? Now today that they release the jubilee. Una never start to una go do so many phases of jubilation, but that trial must hold. Kanu must defend himself.
When they say this word British citizen, I just shake my head. At the end of the day, do they know British citizens are being arrested for crimes they committed outside British soil. For example, United Arab Emirates, a British tourist went to, United Arab Emirates with, this vape, but cannabis vape. They gave him a lengthy sentence. The only thing the British government is lobbying is for a sentence to be reduced. What about the British woman held in Bali? Now, is he more of importance compared to the son of Margaret Thatcher? The answer is no. Is he of more importance compared to Prince Andrew?
My problem is, sorry, somebody is asking what's my problem. I don't have any problem. Maybe you people have a problem with Nigeria. You need Biafra. And the person that want to give you Biafra is not talking about it. I'm helping you now. Let him bring the Biafra so that there will be peace, Abi. So in Shebi, he was free since you people say he was not free, that he need freedom. He's fighting for freedom. Let him bring the freedom now.
And in fact, they need to go and celebrate more and donate more of their money. At the end of the day, the federal government is not letting him out of DSS dungeon.
If
they need to go and write
Vincent,
these
if you
dates down.
say that the man is innocent, me, I did not say he is guilty. Why are they afraid of the court to go on? Did you not hear what Ozokome say? He said, don't want the case to go on at all. That Buhari should stop the case. The trial should not even start. They need a productive solution, a political solution. They need a social political solution. They need economic solution. So they don't even want the case to go on. Why? Because the case against him, is so overwhelming. They don't want the case to start. But in all fairness, I want to have let him have the case. Even though the people that if they see the Hebeha butcher, on top of accusation, you are Sabo Hebeha butcher. They don't know that there is anything like fairness or justice. But God, let him have his day in court.
Whatever they are thinking, maybe they believe the Nigerian state is such a carefree state that somebody would give order, made and buy uniform men. In fact, let me not say much. This is not even a legitimate case before the Nigerian state. The Court of Appeal has said their judgment. At the end of the day, federal government, they have the right to appeal, and they will appeal. And
but
most of them,
what are they appealing now? What did they appeal? That's the question.
That is it. Even like now, let them ask themselves: this case of extraordinary rendition, did it start from the High Court, or did they just go to the Supreme Court to file a judgment? And like I said, credit to Buhari for allowing fairness, for allowing the courts to be independent.
Who is this DK Sam DK? I don't know you. Somebody is trying to come into the stream, and I don't know him. I've never seen him before.
Look at what somebody is saying, that the person in Nnahadi Kanu did nothing wrong. I wish let me not even say this. I wish his family members and he himself is a victim.
We have a guest. We have a guest. Let's hear him. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? You are in the stream now. You can talk.
Yes, I just came to your program because you always speak bad against IPOB and Biafra. So that is why I came to your program now. You always speak bad against it. So I don't know why.
What is there to speak
and I know you're an Igbo woman.
What
you always
is
call
the
it
bad
Biafra. I always listen to you.
What is the bad I'm speaking?
So why do you call it? You always call it Biafra. So I just want to come and listen to you. Let me hear what the reason why you always call it Biafra.
Blessed, can I answer him?
Yeah, of course, you are free.
Now, it is fraud and it is a scam. It is fraud and it is a scam. First, when you intentionally, consciously, deliberately keep lying and misleading the people, when you as an individual knows that what you're saying is a never land, there is no road, but your deliberate intention is to continue with this information, is that not a fraud? Let's define the word fraud. Do you want me to start from the dictionary definition of fraud and scam? When you keep giving people false hope,
excuse me,
of fact,
if you want to talk to
lying,
me, show your face. I don't like to talk to a faceless human being.
So why do you
Like
say
the
him powerful? Have
woman
you seen his
lady is showing his face. Don't hide behind the camera and talk to me. Show your face. If you don't want to show your face, let me call you.
You want to see my face?
No, don't worry yourself.
Come on,
We have
come.
never seen the face of him powerful now. Shebi, you are living in Europe. You are okay where you are, but you love what is going on in the southeast.
So you are calling it a beer fraud. I always listen to your program. Every time I hear you mention beer fraud, beer fraud, beer
Obia,
fraud. And I want to know, your father didn't fight for Biafra because my father went to Biafra war. My brother was in Biafra war. My mother has twins during the Biafra war and why dead during the war. So I don't know why when you mention every time you call it Biafra. My parents, all my people, they suffer for that war. And why
Yeah.
are you always calling
So
it Biafra
what does it change
fraud?
if something is a
Because my
fraud?
parents tell me the history. My parents tell me about
What
it.
history did they tell you?
So what is the fraud?
The
What
fraud
is
is
the
that it
fraud
is
about it?
based on lies.
Because
The fraud is that everything
why lies?
about their fraud is based on lies. Tell me one truth
You
you
are,
know
it is
about
not
Biafra.
true.
Tell me one truth.
What
Tell
is
me one.
lies
What is
about
one
it?
truth?
So
Huh?
Ambassador,
self-determination,
you know, can
Biafra,
you see my
for
face?
people fighting for the
Hello,
nation or fighting for
can you
their
see my
country,
face? Can you see my
is it
face?
wrong for me to fight for our country?
Yes. Yeah. Calling for
You are living
secession
in
is a
Europe.
crime.
People fight for the place you are living. People fight for the place you are
Now,
living.
Yeah.
now,
People fight for where you are living
People
also.
fight for
Go
the place
home
you are
and fight
living.
for it. Okay? Go home and fight for it. Bingo.
you see, these are the set of people who are
You are in
using.
abroad. You are sponsoring mayhem in Alibo. You are saying people fought for where I am living. And people fought for where you are living. Why are you there? Go home and fight for it now. And that is why I said Kanu should bring the Biafra so that we will hear word. If it's not a fraud, why does he
Chidubem, what
want the
is it?
freedom that we are enjoying? Let him bring the freedom with him. Why does he want to be free? He was free before now. Let him bring the freedom once and for all.
Sorry, my little man needed my attention. So,
Yeah, okay,
you know,
no problem.
when he was saying he needs to see my face, as if I'm scared of him. I'm always on camera.
He's
My
saying he
name
want to see the face. Chike doesn't. Has he seen his face? Now for blessed
now,
don't pay the gamer. He
now.
say he fight for it. Do you notice that Igbo people are now gingering? They want to fight with empty hand. Though. Tomorrow now they don't have food. They don't have anything. Tomorrow now they will say, they did not give them food so that they have power to fight. When you were preparing to go and fight, did you keep food that you will eat?
You see, he is trying to argue the truth when he cannot argue it. At the end of the day, for
A
over
Papa
a
Bingo,
decade
Nna Bingo,
plus,
living in Europe and sponsoring mayhem. You people will answer for what you are doing. Oh. Don't
that is
think that
it.
you are going to go scot-free. I posted a video, a post from Dutch DW of the condition of Southern Cameroon. You are going to get there. You need to get there. Because all these things they are saying, somebody fight for here, somebody fight for you need to level that place now. And I never start.
Absolutely,
You know,
absolutely. You know, and
you
he
people need to level that Anibo, level it so that when Rosie Fega there back, so you people can come and rebuild it
now
in your taste. Obido
him
Bedo. So
him and
what
his
freedom is he talking about?
types, they will be in Europe, probably living on social welfare
Eh.
with their family, their children,
Kanu,
and they
while he
want.
was ranting, his family is still in London as we are talking.
My God,
He
you
is
know.
he say, okay, tell me one thing that is truth. You don't want to say your father tell you history. If there are so many things we believe that is a lie, that is based on lies. So
It
if
is
your
you
father,
know,
your brother, your twins, all your generation have been deceived into a fraud, and you are continuing to be doing the fraud now, who is concerned? This page is
I,
for people who are willing to engage their.
though he's no longer on the stream, but if he's listening, I wanted to ask him some simple questions. Now, first and foremost,
The worst part is they can't even engage. They come in, they start insulting, they start attacking. That's the level they are. Sorry, my brother. Let me let you talk.
now he is saying he wants a country. Where is it in the Nigerian constitution? What are they doing that shows it? Now, if you want to do a business, say for example, poultry or any sort of trade, first, even if you have the money, you will first try to gain the knowledge or hire those who can, let me say consultants who can guide you how to establish that business. Now they claim they want to succeed. Let them tell me one country in the world where those fighting to succeed are on social media. If not Southern Cameroon, let them tell me that one country in the world. Now let me use South Africa as a case study. You have political parties that are grounded on ideology. You talk about ANC, you know the ideology. You talk about EFF, you know the ideology. You talk about the Orandos or whatever, you know the ideology. Now, let them tell me, are they in politics? Most of them cry they want to secede, they want to break away from Nigeria. Nigeria is a sovereign country. For you to break away, you have to follow the political process. First and foremost, get engaged in politics. Talk how to, get the clause of referendum, plebiscite, or doctrine of necessity. Say, for example, now, even if this administration says, okay, now let's separate, let's go separate ways. Nigeria has assets and liabilities. How will you share the assets and liabilities? This man on camera talking, including their Oyendufu, if you put them on a round table, they cannot even negotiate. They don't have the skill, negotiating skill. They don't have the skill to even engage. It's like, if put them, the same people they are castigating, Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba, put this same set of people now from this that criminal Biafra on a round table. None of them can broker a deal. They don't have that intellectual.
They don't know how to insult.
Intellectually, they're not rigor. They don't have that intellectual.
Names.
They don't have that intellectual capacity. They are not rigor. They are not grounded. They can't. How many laws? What do they know? Now, if they decide, okay, Nigeria said, let's break away. They give them 6 months to go. Do they have what it takes?
They don't
how
even
much is
have
Nigeria
a
owing?
map, my brother. Can you build a house?
I am coming. Let me forget about the map. Now, how much is Nigeria owing?
Can you build a house without land, a site, and then you have a plan?
Please just give me a few minutes. Now, how much Nigeria as a country is owing? Your states, the 5 states of the southeastern states are owing, which the federal government took loans on their behalf. Now, let them go and look at the Nigerian debt they are owing. So, where will you bring the money to pay? Where will you bring the money to pay? When Scotland had a shot at referendum, if it had gone through, one of the conditions Westminster gave them, they will stop using the British pounds. It will. People that voted to remain in Scotland are not fools. They saw the economic damage. Even now, let me even come to the post-Brexit. Majority of what we are suffering in United Kingdom now is a result of the post-Brexit. Shortage of food is one. Nobody, shortage of staff is one. Was it not last December? No truck drivers, no tanker drivers, the post-Brexit is even telling, not even the post-pandemic. So what do they understand? Do they think separating, breaking away is easy? For the next 50 years, you can't recover. That is simple truth. Because let them understand this. The Biafra of 1967 and 1970 is no longer existing in 2022. No state is going with you.
Do you know our brother posted something that I highlighted? He said those who want to cause problem for Nigeria, they're supposed to look at what is happening in Ukraine. Ukraine is one of the biggest countries with very big land mass for people to have a very powerful agricultural base. They know the year what. I played the video of how their Papa Ndufu, the first Onye Ndufu of Ojukwu, when he was making mouth. Nigeria have only 4 platoon. They don't even have equipment. Hey, he's going to shock them. At the end, who was shocked? Who didn't have food? Who depended on the person you call enemy for food?
Now, blessed them. You see, one of the reasons this thing is still this way, the political class, the elite, the academians, they are all keeping quiet because of ethnic lens. Now, let me use post-Brexit as an example. They should go. This man that just came on stream now, let him go and investigate the different, the crisis Britain is having with France about the waterways, the fishery. It is post-Brexit. When Britain wanted to stop the small French fishing boats, France threatened them to shut down electricity. No country is independent in the world with their needs. Every country, every economy is interdependent. As big as Britain is, Britain cannot sufficiently give their country electricity 24/7. France, one of the major sources of supply of electricity to the United Kingdom is from France. France said these are small fishing boats. We're not even talking about big vessels. The
My
condition
mother,
they
you are
said,
talking. Do you think these bingos that are rejoicing over a plea of a verdict that did not take place, you think they are able to understand what you are explaining? What you are explaining is too far. I be talking in small that you think
because
my
why
mother.
am I saying
Now
this?
they say the case where they never judge, where they see the judgment where they appeal.
Why am I saying
Simple.
this?
Okay,
Bring,
our another brother is asking a question. He say, please, make una still tell am where una wan draw the boundary. He say, please, could someone help and state where Kanu, Nnahadi Kanu, and their IPOB bandits, where they want to draw the map? Now that kind of thing, simple things.
the funny thing is that most
Small
of them
thing.
promising these people country. Let them go to their village and give autonomous community first.
Eh.
Let Onyen Dufu go and divide Abia State into two and create that Obende.
Thank you. Your village now, maybe you don't like your village king. That side of your family come from. Tell them say you want from another village, and you call them Onyendufu side. So let everybody know.
No,
So you now have it.
as
Start
Abia
from
State
there.
is
Small
now,
things.
they have blocked like any other state. There's what is called Obende. Let him go and break away Obende from Abia State. Let's start from there. Or let him even go and split Afaruku into two. People don't know. People will not get common sense.
After all, Afara and Uku are two different. Let him start from there.
Let him go and start there. No
Simple
country.
thing. They say you people should bring map. Oh, they are digging. Just
Now,
nothing.
since
Where is the map? You say you are fighting for something. Where is the map? Show the map.
let me say this now. Since the war started in between Ukraine and Russia, prices of grain and groundnut oil shot up. So many pharmaceutical products is out of supply because the raw materials are sourced from Ukraine.
See, if you are saying all these things, they will say you are afraid, you are begging them. People will never see food chop. People when they run up and down, everybody space they there. Benin, very soon now, una go need visa to the enter Benin when the wahala una dey find go burst. Benin people go tell una say if you be one onye Igbo, you bring visa to enter. That time go clear for una eye.
Absolutely. River State is not part
If
of
you are
you.
explaining all this detail for them, they will say, waiting, you are begging them, you are afraid. Nobody is afraid, though. It's the real raw technicality. If to say Biafra day, no be una go dey talk am. And then they do this Nigeria politics now, they find presidency. You see the caliber of people where they find presidency. Now that kind of people now go they talk matter of sedition.
Okay, now.
No be Bristol Baba. Somebody no go school, you no learn work, you no get anything where they do. Politician come carry microphone, give and say, you sabi talk, help us talk. You don't finish. Person where if children they do birthday, go sing. If people many for barbering shop, they go say, bros, come barber. That's all. He was doing 20 years in Britain. School no gree and go. You no get certificate, no go school. All of a sudden, go read the Wikipedia, come they give on history. He first tell on us on be Jew. He carry skull cap. What's it happen? He not be Jew again. They carry skull cap again. Where the Biafra map? Mona, first things first, bring the map.
At the end of the day, The only
Oh,
thing,
Bingo, I told you people, the verdict have not even started. Let me explain something for you. If somebody wants to appeal, it means that you went to court for a case and the judge now give his verdict and say, maybe for example, say somebody say you thief, then the judge now say true you thief, so for that judgment they are going to punish you like 2 years. You can't say no, you can't go appeal. Okay, tell me which judgment did they appeal for appeal court? Which judgment? They say the other day, they say, oh, Nigerian government go pay am how many billion? Oh, na there we still dey look una. The
United
other day they
Nations.
say United Nations opinion, working group opinion. Like seriously, United Nations working group opinion. Like maybe people
The
that are
same,
working
the
for
same
one
in
agency, they say they
the
do
same way
opinion.
Owazurike
Uh-huh.
go talk to charity organization
Me
for
sef
United
as I dey
Nations.
like this, na my opinion I dey talk.
No, is it not in the same way Owazurike went and spoke to a charity organization? Not just in other countries. They started roaming, they are spoken to United Nations. Was it not the same way they went and did their playing football tournament? You know what? I just my concern is with the victims, those innocent population
Justice
that
for
are
the
caught up.
people in the bush. They need
That,
Biafra. Give
that
it
is
to
it.
them so that
That
there
is
will
it.
be
Give it to
peace.
them.
I not ask
At,
any other thing.
at the
Oh
end
yeah,
of the day,
you say you want to bring freedom. I bet bring the freedom. This freedom that we have, rich. Say you first day inside that day, you say reach all of us. Now make you even they fight for the freedom. So make it bring her. Tell them as you they Abuja, you near. When you were free, you say you won't go bring Buhari head. I beg you they near. Maybe if you bring the head, if you carry the head now, maybe the Biafra go from there come. Oh, no problem. Bring the Biafra come so that there will be peace.
majority of them that are running all these blah 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 blah. When Britain vote to come out from EU, the negotiation wasn't a child play. It was the EU determining everything. So how many now they are crying? How many of them can sit and draft economic policies? How many of them are sound in drafting policies? How many of them can sit down now and draft legal documents to agree with Nigeria? Do they
My
have the
brother,
money?
you are even talking. Where have they seen Kanu granted audience? Where?
Sorry,
Somebody
I'll
that
turn on
is
my
just
camera. My little
dancing,
man in here with
shouting,
me.
yelling. What he does is what they call yelling.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have conversation. Who do you see him talking with? Tell me where they've granted him audience. He will say he went to United Nations. He will go outside and do Umuna meeting.
You remember 2017?
You went to UN. You did not go inside. But Jibril will go inside. You will see his video how he
Now,
was talking to
now,
people inside. Una go there for outside their gate. Una go they do Umuna meeting. All to say una want defraud una brothers and sisters for home. Una go for front of building, go they dance. Una go do meeting, jump finish, una go dey go. Then they see that kind thing. How you go
now,
go UN na yourself? You go gather yourself, go talk to yourself in front of UN building.
okay, that man was asking how is it a fraud? Where was he? Was he blind when his criminal leader went and brought a fake Turkish citizen, deceiving his gullible followers that that's an ambassador of Turkey,
Oh, Turkish diplomat.
Turkish diplomat? Now, if that is not fraud,
Oh,
let him come and define fraud for me. Let him come and define the word fraud. Where was he when he went to Japan? They took him to a cafe to go and, as a hungry person, to go and have some breakfast. And they came and started making video. They spoke to the Japanese, oh, Jesus is Lord.
that video they crack me up. See the way he wear a bingo cap.
Now,
He dey do.
now,
Oh, they
now,
say he's going to
now,
the
blessed them.
Japanese embassy now.
Now, he said it's not a fraud.
When
Where was he when
I
they
come,
all
I'll
went?
come with the videos.
Where was he when they all went to Oval Office? What they call it, this American government? They went for like tourism, just like here. You can visit the parliament, within the corridors. And they started making video, including some of them. I don't want to mention names. And they are bragging that they spoke to America. Where was he? If that is not a fraud, what is a fraud?
Okay.
If
Then
he,
you say
he,
you
I
went
am
to the
coming out.
United Nations. You did not go inside there. Oh. You did not go inside the building. You will not
They
gather
went to
yourself.
Brussels. They went to Hague. They went to Netherlands, Hague, to go and steal like deceive their people. Buhari aga labor. If that is not a fraud, what is a fraud? For almost 15 years, somebody was intentionally, consciously, deliberately lying to a group of people. If it's not a fraud, what is a fraud? If it's not a scam, what is a scam? But you see the same, intellectually disabled people will tell you Nigeria is a fraud when they are the ones committing the fraud. Nigeria is a fraud, but today you're celebrating appeal courts. The other time you celebrated the court judgment from Umaya, from the High Court, today appeal court. You know what? I just feel worried about those innocent population.
They are no longer
You know,
innocent now. They are already
no,
contaminated.
I know. That is where my concern lies because I followed, in fact, not I followed the Brexit bomber to bomber. The negotiation wasn't the ties place, negotiating with EU, the economic bloc, this bloc is not a child's play. And for any of them that think seceding is a walk in the park, then that person is completely into hallucination. They need to wake up from their sleep. At the end of the day, you must sit on that round table to discuss with the rest of Nigerians. You must share asset and liability, which is not even happening today. It's not even happening tomorrow.
They
They need
will
to go
go
and
to America. They will go and do a meeting, meet themselves in a hall. Oh, they will say they have gone to America.
all their meeting a Zoom meeting now. Zoom meeting a Zoom
And
meeting
one
in the Caribbean country.
president is doing exactly the same thing. You are going everywhere, going to meet your brothers and your sisters, and you say you are fighting to separate from Nigeria by going to meet. You go to Germany, you go and do town hall meeting with all the Igbo people in Germany. Hey, oh, you are meeting German government. You will be lying to them.
And when you go
You
Germany,
will
the
pack
place
all
you go to their headquarters.
bingos in Europe. You pack them and go to Switzerland in front of UN building. You will say you have gone to UN to go and say, Imechala meeting and get.
At the end of the day, it's a shame on them. It's a shame on them. They just contaminated innocent population. You see them, gallivanting on social media. At the end of the day, none of them is even thinking straight like a human being.
Me, I'm
None of
happy.
them
I
is
don't
even
have
thinking
any
straight.
problem. I just wanted to kind of tell you people that everything they are telling you is a lie. Everything is just they are playing with your emotion. They are just playing
100%.
with you, just that you are not connecting the dots. They told you, the other time that a judge gave a verdict that they will pay him billions. Now there with this today. The other day they told you, United Nations opinion, working group opinion, they say they should release him unconditionally. Now the matter will still dey inside today. The other day, the lawyer said, the federal government have finally accepted that true. It was a restoration rendition. You people are happy. Now the matter will still there. Now they say, they have appeal court are, acquitted and discharged him. He's not free. Now the matter will still there. Tomorrow is another day.
And the
And
Biafra
we
never
will be
give
there
them
to
more.
see it by the special grace of God.
Amen.
So can you people now stop buying people? At least stop buying people for this week where we go enter. Okay, no problem. Now the matter we dey inside, we'll go see.
Yeah. Thank you, my
Thank
sister.
you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.